One deep, dark night, Dmitri was lying restless in his palace, like every other night. He waits and looks out the window of his grand abode, but something was wrong with him. He was lonely.
One day, Dmitri woke up. For the most part, it was a normal day like any other. However, something was different. The sun did not shine on his palace. Dmitri waited a long time, and yet the sun did not dawn onto the palace. So he decided to confront the problem with the sun god Helios. To confront Helios, he travels to the god's kingdom, the sun. Once he reaches the gates, he was met by a light that would usually be glooming with energy, but Helios was not. He was very sad and gloomy. Dmitri explained to Helios the purpose of his visit. Helios explained to Dmitri that his daughter was of age and that she had not married. Helios then came up with a solution. Dmitri could wed Helios' daughter Matera. Dmitri accepted, and the two were happily married and traveled back to the Palace of Immortality together. They had 4 sons, and they were named North, South, East, and West. The 4 sons grew up to be very strong. The sons were informed about a stone that could make them immortal. It was called the Stone of Immortality. North had the idea of plaguing the world to find the stone. The brothers complied. They would start their quest of the continent. After many years of plaguing the continent, searching far and wide, the stone was not yet found. One day, while the brothers were very tired in their wealthy village, West dreamed up the idea that the stone may be in the Palace of Immortality. And they agreed. The brothers knew upon entrance of the palace they would die. They asked Athena to borrow her shield in return for their alliance. The 4 men entered the palace with their shield in search for the stone. They searched every corridor and room until one was left. Upon entrance, the men set sight on a magnificent door with a massive lock. They immediately noticed Athena's shield would fit the lock. The door opened. They spotted the Stone of Immortality. And at that moment, the brothers disintegrated into ashes. They disintegrated because they were mortals. Only immortals could lay witness to the stone. The country was left leaderless. Dmitri and Matera searched every corridor and room for their sons, but could not find them. They did not think that they would have been in the Room of Immortality. However, upon arrival, they found their dead ashes. Matera died of heartbreak. After Matera's death, the country in which the men had built erupted in chaos. And once again, Dmitri was left alone in his palace. From that day on, Dmitri watches over his kingdom as chaos unfolds.
Their country became leaderless
And if you ever
because
saw it,
they died.
you would even say toothpicks. Dmitri and Minerva Mall.
Matera.
Something